Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another All Things Jurassic video. And instead of just taking forever to answer the question in the title, I'm just going to give it to you straight. No, the Jurassic World trilogy certainly did not kill the franchise. So even though the answer, in my opinion, is still no, I think it's interesting to still talk about it. So I'm going to take you back to July 18th, 2001, when Jurassic Park 3 first released, which is, by the way, my favorite movie of the whole series, met very mixed reviews, I would say. Now, over time, JP3 did, in fact, get its love from fans, and now they've been starting to appreciate this film, and I'm glad that it's finally getting the respect it deserves. But, 24 years ago, this was quote unquote the worst movie of the Jurassic Park trilogy, and for 14 years, it stayed that way. Even Jurassic Park was starting to get joked on until 2015 when Jurassic World released, and let me tell you, that movie was a banger. Summer of 2015 was a time to be alive. The hype was insane. This movie dominated the box office. To this day, Jurassic World sits at 10th of the all time box office numbers. Merchandise flew off the shelves, toys flew off the shelves, even if they were kind of bad. We got a fantastic Lego game that came out. This was my childhood movie growing up, and I say that loosely because to me there's like a lot of movies I grew up with, but Jurassic World's definitely like the top for me. This movie also adapted some stuff from Crichton's novels, like the scene where the ACU unit was deployed to contain the Indominus Rex.
It can camouflage!
This movie is so much fun to watch. It did what it was supposed to. I could just go on talking about Jurassic World all day and all night. Now, the sequel Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came out in 2018, and once again, I loved it. I think it's a very strong sequel, but here's where it gets interesting. While Jurassic World was a very strong start, Fallen Kingdom didn't receive the exact same love. Jurassic World scored a 6.10 on IMDb, Fallen Kingdom scored a 6.1 out of 10. World received a strong 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fallen Kingdom got a 47%, which to me is so inaccurate. Was this movie goofy? Yeah, some parts of it are, but when you go to see a Jurassic movie, you're expecting action and a good story. This movie delivered splendidly, even though they showed almost the entire movie throughout all the trailers that were put out. And unfortunately, that's happening with Jurassic World Rebirth. You practically seen like almost the entire movie. Um, the new hybrid was also fantastic in my opinion. So far, we have two great solid films, new trilogy, and the merchandise just kept getting better. Now let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion, which is where the whole topic of Jurassic World ruining Jurassic Park came from. This movie scored a 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb, which is okay, I guess. That's very mediocre, but oh well. But hear this, 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yikes. 38% on Metacritic, and overall 68% of Google users liked Jurassic World Dominion. Yikes. I personally did not like this movie. I just didn't have a good time, however. Some people did like it, which is totally okay. This movie's not all the way bad, genuinely some cool stuff to like about it, of course. So overall, two great movies and just one underperforming one brought back an unexplored franchise, in my opinion. There's so much you could do with Jurassic Park story. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a show like Louis Dodgson or John Hammond. A show about Dennis Nedry would also be a great idea. A backstory from a man who basically programmed all of Jurassic Park to become greedy for money that eventually died because of his own mistake. Even Peter Ludlow would be such a compelling story. I might need to make a video on that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I really want to get a video out, so here we are. I'm All Things Jurassic. I'm signing off. See you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.